Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. So, last time out, we finished off Kanji's dungeon, defeated Shadow Kanji once and for all, and now we're at the point where we're just waiting for him to come back before we can continue on with the main story. So for now we're just going to be doing a load of side quests, a load of social link stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. And, oh shit. Marie's left another one of her awful poems on the floor. I don't know why they decided to add this shit here, to be honest with you. I don't know why they decided they wanted poetry to be a part of Marie's kind of story, as it were.
Unable to return.
I don't know, I think maybe it's just try to give you a little hint as to what her main hang-ups are that we find out about later on in the story. Like,
I said no.
You know, we find out more about her story and stuff later on, so maybe that's what they were trying to do. But yeah, bit of a weird one. But anyway, we also picked up a couple of new books. There was I can't remember what they upped. I think they just upped your knowledge, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, you might remember last time, or at least maybe a few parts ago now. But Dojima asked us to basically have a look around and see if Adachi's kind of slacking off. So he asked us to have a look around Junes for him, so we found him. And basically this is the start of Adachi's social link. He's got the Adachi is the Jester Arcana. Oh, sorry, you know what? No, this is his second link, isn't it? So, sorry. My brain's not working. We've already done the first link where we met up with him. Because he talked about avoiding this old woman because she thinks he's, like, a relative of hers or something like that. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah. He has the same name as her son, so she pretty much just talks his ear off whenever it happens.
You're right.
Yeah, so basically because Adachi's kind of an asshole when you talk to him, you have to pretty much pick the asshole responses in order to get the most out of his social link and to get his social link done as quickly as possible. There you go. Rank 2, the Jester. It's also best to try and get a... it's kind of hard, actually, to get
See ya.
A Jester social link, a Jester persona early on, because they're quite high-end personas. Similar with Marie's Arcana, the Aeon. They're kind of hard to get if you're trying to get her social link done as quickly as possible. Anyway, side quest! So, talk to this woman here, and she basically she's on a diet, and basically, she's shunning all snacks, and so she wants, bad tasting snacks, she wants to kind of distance herself from, so she wants something unique. This is for the, Fox social link. Go to Chie, after you've spoken to her, and she will say, hey, I have a snack, it doesn't taste like a snack. Why don't you try this? And she gives you meat gum. So you give her, give it to her. And it's basically a health restoring item as well for inside the dungeon. So you get a couple of those for free. So that's pretty nice overall to get this side quest done. I don't think snack. I'll definitely recall this taste now. Okay, I use my money as offering. Boom, the fox will be happy about this. So we've done quest 8. So, now that we've done that, and we can go and talk to the thingamajiggy later, the fox later, let's go continue Yosuke's social link now. Hi, Yosuke. How are you? For example, more problems for Yosuke to deal with. I told him I can't come in on Saturdays or Sundays, and if I don't, he'll fire me. Isn't there some kind of law against that? Well, I actually find this kind of frustrates me, to be honest with you. Yeah, well, Yosuke kind of said, "Hey, didn't you say that you could show up on weekends when you apply for the job?" And it's like, that's not the point. I think exactly the point, you spoilt cow. But whatever. Just means Yosuke has to deal with more shit.
Sorry.
More work for Yosuke to deal with. He's a busy boy. So tired. You're incredible, buddy. Just trying to take. Maybe. I knew I can't bother. I have to do what I can.
Hey, you.
Don't get carried away. And that boosts his social link a little bit more. That is a fair point. We have already seen the very worst of Yosuke, so kind of everything's uphill from there, I suppose. And now Yosuke's at rank 4. Rank 4, the Magician Arcana. And he gets Dekaja. Nullify stat buffs on all foes. That's pretty... that's really, really useful. I could have got rid of Trafuri though, but whatever.
Right.
Trafuri's kind of useless for the most part.
See you later.
Trafuri just basically allows guarantees escape from any battle, and it's not really super useful because you can get away from battles fairly easy. They're fairly generous with you getting away from battles in this game.
Good morning.
Nanako's kind of hanging out. What's going on? Oh yes, so this is the start of a new thing that we can do. Basically, we're going to start our own vegetable garden. The point of the vegetable garden is a couple of things. First thing, you have the option of basically, after you've planted something, tending to the garden. If you tend to the garden, then that will increase your social link. Like, it will increase the speed at which your social link will go up with Nanako and Dojima. So it's kind of useful in that regard to boost their social link rankings. But the other thing it does is it allows us to grow certain fruits and vegetables. So there are different ones that we can plant. We start off, I think... Yeah, it also increases your diligence as well, which is nice.
Wow!
Actually looks pretty nice, to be fair. Thank God we had all these spare bricks. There you go. So we started off with the tomato seedlings. Tomato seedlings basically are a small SP recovery item. I think it's 5 SP per tomato, so nothing major, but it does basically, it is a steady a way for you throughout the game to steadily make more and more SP recovery items, which is pretty fucking useful in this game. And we got other seedlings as well, like there's a daikon seedling, which I think restores health, and a wheat seedling, which I think, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. I think the wheat seedling.
We did it!
Um,
In charge of watering the
I
plants.
can't remember what it does.
Okay.
It's something in battle though. I can't remember. It's like it's a battle item. So, but overall, it's pretty useful to. You want to do the garden as much as possible. Just make sure you buy seedlings every once in a while because they're relatively cheap, and then you can just keep planting these things over and over again. They did something similar with the remake in Persona 3. Yes, I think that's right. Yeah, in Persona 3, they had a rooftop garden thing which increased your social link rank with characters, and also gave you a steady supply of HP and SP restoring items. So it's actually pretty, again, really useful thing for you to go out your way to do. Anyway, time for more social link shit. We're going to spend time with Yukiko this time. I think this is the second rank, I think. I think so. So this is where we find out that basically Yukiko is trying to apply for part-time jobs. I think this might be the second rank. I think it is. So yeah, basically she comes to a decision. Basically, when she graduates, she's leaving town and she's not taking over the Amagi Inn. You know, because that's what her, because even though she didn't agree with everything the Shadow said, that sentiment of not wanting to be trapped here and have everything decided for her was a thing that was 100% true. So she's made a decision: get a job license, get a part-time job, so she can make money so that she can leave the town as soon as she graduates. And so we're going to help her out with that. Yeah, rank 2, there you go. And she gets Mudo. Yes, this is a useful thing to get pretty much straight away. It's a single target dark attack, which basically, if the enemy is weak to dark attacks, it will instantly kill them. So yeah, it's pretty fucking useful.
I'll see you later.
Also makes Yukiko pretty useful in the second dungeon because you're going to struggle to find a persona for yourself that does that. You know, you're going to find it hard to find to create a persona which has dark attacks. So getting that for her early is really useful. Anyway, this is just telling you what I told you about. Basically, if you maintain the garden, it basically reduces the amount of time that it takes for the plants to grow, and it also boosts your relationship rank with both Nanako and Dojima. It's overall pretty useful thing, man. Well worth doing. Those are old tools. There you go. We've grown closer to both of them now, and your diligence increases as well. So yeah, overall, pretty fucking useful. We didn't do anything else that night. Moving on. Ah shit, we're in Mr. Morooka's class. That prat. Yeah, it talks about kanji, but he's always skipping, and it's like, I'm gonna kick out his worthless ass. It's like, well, fuck you. He's a nice dude. Leave him alone. Oh, is this the first time I'm showing this off? I think it is. This happens during the day at certain points. Yeah, basically, lunchtime you have a random chance of someone coming up to you and basically being like, hey, do you want to come and hang out today? If you can either choose to do so just then, or you can choose to decide later.
Oh.
Basically, all the people that will come hang out, that will ask you to spend time with them, are basically people whose social link ranks are ready to go up. So it's also a pretty good indicator that, oh, if you talk to this person today, then your social link rank is going to go up with them. So it's kind of helpful in that regard. Anyway, we're still waiting for Kaji. Okay, so this guy is this is a side quest. You talk to him. So he's got books, and he needs his peach seed. But since that's something that we get pretty fast, you find those things in the dungeons pretty easily. So talk it to him, and he'll give you the Gentle Way. Gentle Way is a book which increases your kindness, I think. And it's so it's pretty useful to get your hands on. Also, if you want to go for the all books achievement, you have to do that quest. So there you go. We're now talking to Yosuke, who's in our room, and basically he's like he's looking for our private stash of gentleman's materials, and we're basically saying, trying to find out if we've got any of that shit, and we're like,
Hey, big bro.
it's underneath my futon, leave it alone. Stay away. And something's kind of interesting, we'll see at the end of this, about how this ends. So Nanako's going over to his house, and basically it's because her friend likes him. Jesus Christ, they're so young. It starts so early. But yeah, so her friend likes him, so she's gonna be the wing woman and hand over their homework and stuff. Nanako left for her friend's house, which, by the way, this is really, I don't know, I find this really dodgy. Letting this young girl go off all on her own when there's a serial killer about. Okay. Now Yosuke's at rank 5, we're halfway through. Now can cure severe ailments, that's nice. Talking about having some kind of... oh yes, some event to boost the economy. This is basically linking to something which will happen much later along in the game, which is kind of cool. Oh, here we go. I like how it's kind of hinted at that he does actually that our main character does actually have compromising materials underneath his futon. Because of the way he kind of reacts, is like, oh, please don't look. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Anyway, time to continue more of our social link stuff. We've done a lot of this part. Time to hang out with Nanako this time.
Big bro.
Nanako's fidgeting. Go on,
Yeah.
ask. Yeah, I don't think... yeah, that's the one which gives you the boost. You know, go ahead and ask. But I don't really understand, because they're both those answers seem to be pretty similar to me. But whatever. But now I have a big brother. Yeah. This kind of plays into what Nanako's social link is all about. But we'll see a bit later on. Rank 2. There we go. Where she's kind of a bit obsessed about wanting to know about us, and obsessed with the size of it, you know, obsessed with what makes family family as well, that kind of thing, which will play into her story later.
Oh.
Alright, we're done for the day. Time to hang out with Yukiko. Yeah, again, every time you're going to do a social link, if you want to get the max hunt out of it, you're best making sure that you've got a persona of the same arcana as the person you're going to be talking to in your party, just to make sure that, to give you the biggest boost possible. Can be difficult early on, but as the game goes on, it gets easier and easier to do it.
Yes.
So yeah, again, this is Yukiko, part of her wanting to leave. She thinks she should learn how to cook so that she can, you know... sorry. You know, so that she can, basically live comfortably and not have to, not have to order takeout the whole time. And so basically, she's going to be asking our help. She wants us to test our food. Test her food for her to make sure that it's alright. So yeah, we've agreed. Yukiko's now at rank 3. And she can now perform a follow-up attack, which is nice. Where did this all... you're being a bit over the top here, Yukiko.
I'll see you later.
I think you're going... you're trying to run before you can walk, love.
You're back.
So the fridge is full of food today.
Hey.
So let's talk to Dojima. I didn't feel like I needed to do any of that stuff, so
Hey.
let's continue his social link.
Huh?
With cream. I actually kind of like this social link. This part here. It's actually kind of cute. That Dojima's the one who, Dojima's the one who takes care of making the coffee. And everything's kind of all happy and nice. Kind of the job that he had when he was married. Before his wife passed on. And we're at rank 4 with Dojima now. Nice. There's no price I could really keep these days. Yeah, kind of a little bit. Yeah, and now I like this little section as well. Yeah. Now he's like, turn the TV off. And he's like, because that's the way his wife died. He's kind of shows that it's still something that weighs really heavily on his mind, which is going to play into his it's going to play into his social link story down the line. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 4 Golden. Next part, we're going to be doing more side quests and social link stuff. And we're basically just waiting for Kanji to recover so we can continue with the story. So yeah, see you next time.